Hey guys, this is it. It's finally time to end Donkey Kong Country. Not that it's exactly been a long game at all, but, you know, this is one of my favourite boss battles in gaming, basically. King K. Rool is always a great fight. It's always a very large-scale epic fight. And it's just a lot of fun. He's just a really good opponent, because he just refuses to die. And also, this is one of my all-time favourite boss battle tracks. Gangplank Galleon, as it's called, is just a really great, energetic, awesome piece. And it starts out so silly, but it kind of ramps up with the intensity of the fight. So now, as you can see, King K. Rool can actually summon cannonballs. But unfortunately, I lost Donkey Kong, so this is going to be a bit more difficult now. You've got to kind of get good at judging K. Rool's leaps there. But, yeah, so on his second time, the cannonballs actually come back. So you've got to... you can't just be standing there waiting for him to throw his crown. And then he leaps all the way to the other side, and we do the cannonball thing again. But this time it's actually going to go 3 times. So it goes all the way back, all the way forward, and then all the way back again. And I make it look pretty easy because I know what's coming, but on your first time, a lot of that sort of thing can take you by surprise. But anyway, King K. Rool is defeated. And of course we now have the credits. So coding was done by Claptrack, characters by Crusher, colouring by Critter, concept by Clump, commander by King K. Rool. It's truly impressive how small a team Rareware really was at this point in time. And of course we've got to do the Flash Gordon style ending. But anyway, thanks all for watching guys, that is the conclusion of the Donkey Kong Country Let's Play, and no. If anyone has actually played Donkey Kong Country, you'll know well and truly that King K. Rool loves to fake you out. And he does this in pretty much every game. But he loves to make you think he's dead and then just kind of take the piss and try to surprise you when he gets back up. And I've got to say, one time, like the first time I was playing this and he did get back up, he did kill me instantly. Because I wasn't expecting to take control again. He's definitely a lot more ferocious the second time around. You've got to be really careful when jumping, running under his jumps. But, in the end, you will be truly victorious. So there's the final Nintendo banana. I really do love that fake out. I mean, it's really unusual for games to actually do that, but it's just a really, great thing that takes you by surprise. But anyway, so Cranky Kong actually decides to give us some praise. So, you've made an old man proud. Yay. At least until Donkey Kong Land, anyway. Go and look in your hoard, I think you'll be in for a surprise. If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. Yeah, Cranky. We don't care about bonus rooms here. I love that sound. Ow, ow, ow! Alright, as you can see, we have recovered all our bananas. So, like I said in part 1, actually, if you go into the banana hoard room in level 1, after, saving and restarting the game, you will actually find the banana hoard filled just like that as well. So, that's a kind of neat detail that they add in. Right, naughty. So now we have the character role, or the enemy role initially. But, so we go for all the enemies in the game and all their names. That's it, they're called Zingers. Okay, it only took 10 parts, but I finally learnt their names. But, Monkey Kong, okay. So, actually that's kind of weird when I think about that the orangutans are also Kongs, because you'd think that would mean they're the same tribe. Anyway. But, Bite-Size the Piranha, the Croctopus. I really miss this in games nowadays. I really liked the enemy credits, where it showed you every single type of enemy you've been up against. I guess because a lot of enemies kind of had more personality back then, and they were kind of stood out in your mind a bit more. But, you know, little things like that are also pretty nice. I love this game's light-hearted sense of humour. The critters... Clump. Crash. Okay, I actually didn't know that... I'd forgotten that the Kremlings in the minecarts had different names. Of course, Claptrap. Rock Rock. Rock Rock. It's kind of fun to say. Crusher. And of course the bosses. So, very naughty. Master Neki. Queen Bee. I kind of like that one. Really naughty. Although what's the difference between very and really naughty? Dumb Drum. And Master Neki Sr. So I guess we killed his son and then we killed his father. And of course King K. Rool himself, who despite being a pirate is actually a king. It's always a weird thing with King K. Rool, he gets into all these different costumes and plays all these different roles. And of course all the animal bodies. Yay Winky. And good old Squawks. Don't worry buddy, you'll get better coverage in the sequel. And of course Cranky, is it my turn yet? Of course we got Funky Kong. Candy Kong, who still creeps me out a bit. Surely it's me next. I love that he just kind of walks around in his, you know, rocking chair. He doesn't actually have a walking animation in this game. And of course, the first member of the DK crew himself, Donkey Kong. I really love Donkey Kong's animations in this, how he kind of, you know, thanks the player. This is kind of funny. We just get to see them monkeying around with all these unique animations where they just kind of beat each other up. I miss pantomime cutscenes. I did this using one life, and I took less than an hour. Yes, good old Cranky Kong. But anyway, that is Donkey Kong Country in its, in its full glory. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little Let's Play. Of course, we've got all the credits, which only ever had last names and first initials. So of course we've got Stamper up there. Males. Well, that says S males, so I don't know if the first letters are correct or not, because as far as I know, it's Greg Males is the developer. So anyway, oh, there's David Wise, D Wise. So anyway, maybe I just read it wrong. But yeah, so Donkey Kong Country is a fantastic platformer. It definitely has its own unique identity on the Super Nintendo among that library. And I definitely recommend that if you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. If this is the kind of game you enjoy, you'll almost certainly enjoy Donkey Kong Country. And also pick up Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. Because even, Donkey Kong Country 2 is arguably the best in the series. Donkey Kong Country 3 is not quite as good in my opinion. It's still very, very good though. So I definitely can recommend the entire trilogy. And yeah, so basically, I just love all these games. They're just fantastic games, and they gave they breathed new life into Donkey Kong, which until that point had really just been resting on the laurels of its arcade predecessor. Anyway, I'm excited to see what they do in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze at the end of this year. So hopefully Retro will knock it out of the park. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks a lot for sticking with me through this playthrough, and I will see you later.